It's Thanksgiving Day and we're gathered round. Little children make a joyful sound. And there's no school and we get to play. And we're all thankful for this day, except for the turkey. La 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 la. Except for the turkey. There's a wreath of leaves on the front door, and we all say what we're thankful for. There's such good food and there's such great fun, and there's such big smiles on everyone, except for the turkey. La 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 la. Except for the turkey. We all join hands and sing the song with happy hearts and a love that's strong. We bow our heads, then we have our feast. It's a lovely day to say the least, except for the turkey. La 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 la. Except for the turkey. So if you're a turkey and you're still alive, you might kinda wanna hide, or soon you'll probably be dead meat. On this festive day you're what we eat. So fly away to a distant land where people think turkeys are grand. Spread your wings and soar up high, and be thankful birds can fly, except for the turkey. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Except for the turkey. It's Thanksgiving Day and we're gathered round. Little children make a joyful sound. There's such good food and there's such great fun. It's a happy Thanksgiving for everyone, except for the turkey. La 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 la. Except for the turkey. Song drops.
Good morning, class. This is Mr. C here, and Brian. Brian's a little tired, so he's not going to be doing much on this video. Okay, so this is the week of November 22nd, and it is Thanksgiving week. So that means we only have 2 days of school. A lot's going to go on those 2 days. First of all, it's Monday, so you go home early. And tomorrow, I heard there will be a turkey trot. And after the turkey trot, you guys will be celebrating Thanksgiving, according to Miss Lacey, by eating dirt and worms. I don't know, that Miss Lacey, she's pretty darn crazy. Make sure she's not giving you real dirt and live worms to eat. Alright, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about what you're grateful for. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Yes, you, Miss Maddie and Miss Lacey. I appreciate all you do. All right, I'm off for another 2 more weeks, and then I'll be back, and we will have to do some testing and our benchmarks. So enjoy your time off, because when I get back, there's going to be a lot to work before we have Christmas break. Alrighty, so I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you next week on the last day of the month, November 30th. Have a good day, and we'll see you on the other side.
The first Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Mary Chilton, and I am one of the original pilgrims who survived a year of famine to celebrate the first Thanksgiving in the New World. After arriving in the New World, the first thing we needed to do was to write a document that would guide our new society. The men gathered together and wrote the Mayflower Compact. Every man who had traveled aboard the Mayflower signed the agreement on November 21st, 1620. Soon after the Mayflower Compact was signed, the men went exploring to find a place where we could build our new homes. After several days, they returned to the Mayflower with some corn they had found. "We think we will find a place to settle soon," they told us hopefully. We were relieved. "Oh, thank the Lord," we said. After 6 more weeks of exploration, our men sent word that they had found a place to settle. December 31st, 1620 was our first chance to see the place we would call home. We named it Plymouth. The weather in January was bad, but the men worked hard to cut logs for the settlement. First, they built a common house to store our tools, furnishings, and supplies. Then they built houses. The work went slowly because many people were ill, and more than half died in the great sickness that winter. My family was one of the hardest hit. I lost both my father and my mother. My father was the oldest pilgrim to make the voyage to the New World, and he died very quickly. My mother was a very strong woman, but she also died. I know in my heart that she died because she wanted me to live. She always made sure I ate first. She would give me some of her food because there wasn't really enough food for all of us to eat. By the end of the winter, more than half of those who had crossed on the Mayflower had died, but the older women were the hardest hit. Only 5 of the 18 original married women aboard the Mayflower survived. Although I was now an orphan with no mother or father, the other pilgrims took me in and treated me with kindness. With so many women dead, I found myself busier than ever. I had to help do the cooking and the laundry for the men and boys who had lost their wives and mothers. In March of 1621, a Native American came to our village. His name was Samoset. He walked into the village shouting,
"Welcome, welcome, Englishmen!"
Even though it was a very cold and windy day, Samoset was naked except for a cloth around his waist and moccasins on his feet. The men talked to Samoset for a long time. Samoset left the next day after promising to return soon. After several days, Samoset did return with another Native American who amazed us all with his flawless English. His name was Squanto, and he said he was the last surviving member of the Patuxet tribe. Squanto stayed with us that whole spring and summer. He taught our men how to hunt and how to fish. He taught the women how to plant and cultivate corn, squash, and beans. Squanto helped us to make friends with the neighboring tribes. With his help, we signed a peace treaty with King Massasoit. We learned that our seeds from England did not grow very well in the New World, but Squanto showed us that if we planted our seeds with herring, then they would grow. Squanto and other Native Americans also helped us with our crops. With their help, our corn, squash, and beans did very well that year. To celebrate our bountiful harvest, we invited the great King Massasoit and his advisors to our village. The feasts lasted for 3 days. We ate duck, turkey, deer, clams, lobster, and many kinds of fish. There were lots of berries, nuts, and several kinds of fruit, but the best dish of all was an Indian pudding made from pumpkin and sweetened with the syrup from a maple tree. We thank God for the success of our harvest and for the kindness of the Native Americans who taught us the skills we needed to survive.
Gobble, gobble, strut, strut, shake your feathers, shake your butt. Turkey time's here today, so celebrate in every way. Yeah, I was born and raised in the countryside. Why you wanna eat me? Ben Franklin says I'm America's pride, so why you wanna eat me? Well, the pilgrims came and still I think when they shot me down. Put me on a plate, wouldn't you rather have a steak? Why you wanna eat me? Yeah, I said gobble, gobble, strut, strut, shake your feathers, shake your butt. Turkey time's here today, so celebrate in every way. That being said, don't you cut off my head, cause without it I'd be dead and you'd be fat instead. Born and raised countryside. Why you wanna eat me? Ben Franklin says I'm America's pride. So why you wanna eat me? Well, the Pilgrims came and they sealed my fate when they shot me down, put me on a plate. Wouldn't you rather have a steak? Why you wanna eat me? So when you go to the store for them taters and fixins, remember my motto, it's cheaper choosing chicken. Cause bigger's always better, well, at least from what I've heard. Tip for all you healthy eaters, ostrich is a bird. Yes, I said gobble, gobble, strut, strut, shake your feather, shake your butt. Turkey Tom's here today, so celebrate in every way. Why fall asleep, stay awake, alert and perky. Just say no to tryptophan and pass that toast for yeah, I was born and raised in the countryside. Why you wanna eat me? Ben Franklin says I'm America's pride. So why you wanna eat me? Well, the Pilgrims came and they sealed my fate when they shot me down, put me on a plate. And wouldn't you rather have a steak? Why you wanna eat me? Think about Black Friday when you need all your pep. Yep, if you're still burping turkey hash, you'll lose that extra step. Join me in the celebration, make that joyous switch. Woo! Love your family, free your bird, and grab a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, gobble, gobble, strut, strut, shake your feather, shake your butt. Turkey Tom's here today, so celebrate in every way. Gobble, gobble, strut, strut, 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 gobble, gobble.
Grateful for each hand we hold, gathered round this table. From far and near we travel home, blessed that we are able. Grateful for this sheltered place, with light in every window, saying welcome, welcome, share this feast. Come in away from sorrow. Father, mother, daughter, son, neighbor, friend, and friendless, all together, everyone, in the gift of loving kindness. Grateful for what's understood and all that is forgiven. We try so hard to be good, to lead a life worth living. Father,